Hi everyone, my name is Nanu and today I'm going to share with you the unboxing of amazing gifts my big sister got me for my birthday last week. And it's directly from Michael's. But before we start, let me tell you a little bit about my story. I was born in Madagascar. I came to the United States in spring of this year. In Madagascar, we have like maybe 2 art stores, but there are not many choices in terms of art supplies. So when I went to Michael's for the first time in spring, it was like heaven. So anyway, my sister got all of these from Michael's, I think on Cyber Monday. She lives in New York and I live in Iowa. Okay, so first thing I see is this case that looks like I'm about to be a millionaire. And then we have a pack of canvases. We also got this easel for painting. Oh my god, I love this. Oh wow, look at this. I don't get this piece of plastic. I was really excited about the brushes since I got like only 5 of them. It's not good. I've never had palette knives in my life, so I'm excited to try this. I don't even know where to begin. Look at these papers. I think one of them is 10 mixed media sheets and the others are 8 canvas sheets. I don't know what canvas sheet means, but we will see. We have to try it out later. Next we have a booklet. Describes a little bit how to work with all those supplies. It's like for beginners, it's very good to have. Again, this piece of plastic. And I'm sorry, Michaels, but I really just had to touch everything, so. Next, we have an eraser, a white eraser. I don't think it will last that long. And then a double-sided transparent sharpener. For some reason, this makes me want to create some miniatures, figures. I've always just used any pencil that I get my hand on, so this should be cool. 4B and 2B, 2 of each. Next, we have a watercolor set. In the content description, it's called 24 color cakes. It reminds me a little bit of the art school supplies I got when I was a kid. I mean, don't get me wrong, maybe it's good. I don't know, you have to try. But yeah, and I think I'm going to use this as a palette. So in total we have 3 plastic palettes, so that's cool. And here we have 5 bristle brushes, round, flat, and filbert. I don't know how to pronounce this. This is really interesting to me because I've never had brushes that look like this when I get them. It's like they have a little bit of glue or something on it. Is it normal? I'm guessing this is for the oil paint. I've never used oil paint in my life. So as always, paints come like covered. You have to pop them so that the paint can come out. So I did a time lapse of popping up all of those. And I had to reorganize a little bit the palette because I didn't really like how they came. It's cool to see the time lapse, but in real life it took me a long time. And here we have 6 natural hair brushes. I'm guessing these are for the watercolor. At least that's how I'm gonna use them. As for the synthetic brushes, I think I'm going to use them for acrylics. I've already used acrylics before, and I must say, it's kind of my favorite painting medium. Okay, so I did some research. The filbert, I don't know how to pronounce it, is used for blending. So we have them with the synthetic natural hair brushes and the bristle brushes. All of them are for blending, I think. The oil tubes and watercolor tubes, they look exactly the same. They should do something about that. Well, in the meantime, I had to mark the watercolor tubes in a way. And since we use masking tape anyway when using watercolor, I thought I would use that for the tubes. Okay, now it's time for swatching. I begin the swatch with the color cakes. Since they didn't come with names, I think I'm gonna have to come up with names. If you're a beginner artist, make sure that the pen that you use for watercolor is waterproof, because I totally forgot about that, and now it's bleeding all over. So we have white, lemon yellow, Craie, like chalk in French. Orange. Desaturated red. Bright red. Flashy pink. Rose. Grenat. Scarf purple. Violet. Pool blue. Dope blue. Dark blue. Grass green. Flashy green. Green. Oops. Green. Sea green. Sea blue. Vitamin. Light chocolate. Chocolate. Gray. And black. For the watercolor tubes, since they came with the actual names, I think I'm going to talk about the paint. The fact that they explode in the caps like this is a turn off for me, but then when I swatch them, I fell in love. The colors are rich and I love the colors, especially peach and vermilion. That's awesome. They really look nice. I use them straight from the tube because I think they look better like this. I'm gonna have to try one day with water. If I had to compare them, I would say the watercolor cakes are more in the pastel side, and the watercolor tubes are more vibrant. It's just kind of cool to have both of them. I'm really picky when it's about acrylics, but these ones, for the price, I think they are worth it. Like for a beginner artist, I think they are worth it. some colors don't match with the tubes, but that's okay. And again, this peach color is just, I love it. And also the vermilion. I mean, look at the texture, the color. It's so nice. And here I'm testing out a little bit if the paint is opaque, and I think it is. And again, for the price, I think it's really worth it for a beginner artist. And we are back again with the bristle brushes. I wasn't really excited to try this, to be honest, but I had to. So the oil paint is fine, but the brushes, I think, is like trying to paint with like an old tool in the kitchen. I don't know how to describe this, but it's not a good sensation. I don't think I'm gonna use these again. I have to try. I have to buy other stuff, I think, because this doesn't feel good really. I don't know. What do you think, guys? I was so focused on the bristle brushes that I didn't realize that the oil paint is actually a pretty nice thing to do. I mean, to try. Like, look at these textures. Oh my god. Look at these textures. We are almost at the end of the video, but before we finish, I wanna take a moment to thank my big sister, and she's actually on YouTube as well. Yeah, I wanna thank her for these presents. I really love them, and it gives me a boost for my art journey. And you should follow her. I will put the link in the description. I would say that this pen set from Artist Loft is worth it for the price. Like, if you have a beginner artist friend, I would give them this set for, let's say, Christmas. That is next week. It's totally worth it. Alright. Thank you guys for watching. Please make sure to subscribe and hit the notification button because next week I also have a big surprise for you, and I'm so excited to share that video with you. But for now, share this one to your friends. Okay, thank you for watching. Bye bye.